Okay, here's the Star Megastar 45 round. Nothing in the chamber. Magazine is unloaded. I'm going to close the slide, decock it. What we're going to be talking about is this factory magazine right here, increasing the capacity from 12 rounds to 14 rounds. So if you look right here, you can see everything disassembled together. We'll take a closer comparison at these two, and you can kind of tell right there where you get more capacity. And you can also see that you really can't exchange one spring for the other. But like I said, it does work to increase the capacity. And these both are the thin style where they will slide on to each other, but this one does cause some interference right here. Anyway, that's another issue. It won't let you insert it all the way. Okay, so I've disassembled the magazine, and you can see the angle at which it locks in. There's not much clearance. Now I'm going to demonstrate the P-14 so that you can see that the geometry is different. So while the magazine, most of the magazine dimensions are the same, that's where it clicks in on the factory slot. Hold on, I got to put the, when you put the magazine, push the magazine release in like I did, hold on. Okay, so since the magazine release catches the magazine at different points, when you put the P-14 magazine in the Megastar, when it clicks into that position on that magazine, your magazine's not going to be inserted high enough. And then, you know, you have the option of creating a new mag catch hole, but the problem you run into is when you over insert this magazine, it will prevent your slide lock. So you're not able, it interferes with it, and I'll show you why in just a second. So with the magazines disassembled, hold on, you can see that on this Megastar there's a cutout here, and there's a cutout. I mean, that portion is not cut out, so this portion right here is interfering with your slide lock, keeping it up. Now you could, in theory, cut this portion out, and I'm going to show you where this one's ambidextrous, this one's not. So we'll get them over here where they're the same. We'll see, you can see in relation to this diamond, this one's kind of straight across at the bottom, and this one is kind of below it. So you would have to change things, and you'd probably have to fill that in to get it to catch, since the new location would be right below it. But to me, it's just not worth doing that. You know, unless you have some real good machining skills, you could probably do it right. But if you already have a magazine, you can use this mod to increase your capacity. And this is the magazine that we're using. And I'm going to demonstrate just a simple reassembly using getting rid of this Megastar spring, slide, and, you know, base plate keeper, whatever you want to call it. And all I'm going to do is use this Mecgar 14 over here, and I'm going to show you how easy it assembles. Alright, so I'm not a YouTuber, I don't have fancy cameras, but you're just going to orient this in the proper direction. You're going to slide it right in there. And this is the Mecgar base plate. And you guys already know how to do this if you're into firearms at all, but I'll show you. And that's all there is to it. Alright, gun's still unloaded. We're going to unload this, insert this empty magazine. This is the modified magazine. We're going to insert it. It inserts in very easily, and it does not interfere with the slide stop. Okay, Now we're going to show you how it inserts properly with the slide closed. Very easy. And the slide stop feature does work. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate inserting the modified 14 round magazine into this Megastar 45 with the slide open. So you can see it does actually lock in quite easily. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to simulate that there was a round in the chamber and the slide was closed and you were inserting your magazine. You'll see that you'll have to really, positively engage this magazine with it, stuffed with 14 rounds. So we're still clear. I'm going to decock it just because, good safety practice. And here it is. So it doesn't go in quite as easy, but with just a little bit of positive there, it will lock up. And it will chamber around, it will feed through all, from the very first to the last. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate that I actually have it loaded up to 14 without actually loading it, because it's easier to unload it than it is to load it. So we're going to say this is the 15 round mod. What's a 14 rounds in the mag, one in the chamber. So there's your one in the chamber. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That last one out. It's 15. And that is your star. If you're counting them up, there's the one that flew off.